Right, so it's mite season and it's time to prevent them. So this hive here you would have seen in some previous videos in the past. We've cleared the honey supers off over the last day or two. So in here what we have now is 11 frames. We've got 6 frames of brood, then the rest are 7 frames of brood. So the nest this time of year is contracting down, so we remove the honey supers off and we make sure they've got enough food in there. What we're doing now is we are going to put some mite strips in there. This is Apistan. It's something I don't normally use. I normally go for ApiVar, but ultimately what we do is we have 2 strips in here between 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. We leave them in there and we leave it for 8 weeks. That's it, and that will spread that chemical around and that will kill the mites. But what this does and why we don't like to use it, it was overly used when it first came out in like the 70s, and there is known resistance. So I tend to use this this is the first time I've ever used it, so I think I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years, maybe something like that. I've used ApiGuard and ApiVar, but Apistan, to mix up the last couple of years of ApiVar, we're going to use Apistan, and then I probably won't use it again for 5 or 6 years. Yeah, so what we don't like about this is it leaves trace elements of the chemical in the wax. Now this brood frame wax, we don't extract honey from here. We won't allow this chemical to get into any of the honey that we retail. So if the honey's taken off, we're going to have no more honey off this hive until next spring, hopefully. So in here, this is now just the bees and about preparing for winter. And the first thing we need to do is make sure we kill the mites. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to open this colony up and get in there. Bit of a spray. What we will do first actually is we're going to open the packet. So we put 2 strips per hive, and for our records we keep hold of these details here, so the lot number, the use by date and all of that we keep for our records. So if the VMD, the veterinary licensing people, ever want to see it, we've got a record of exactly what we used on what hive and when it was put in. So I have been told this stuff stinks, and I'm going to try not to get too close to smell it. The one thing we will do is we will make sure we give everything a good clean before we do anything else. Maybe next time I'll do it first and then make a video. But this is it. We don't mess around. We're all learning. Right, so we've got the 2 strips. And between 1, 2, 3 and 4 8 and 9. Got these little tabs, so we can move the little tabs over. Right, mite treatment in. That's it. That's it. Mite treatment's in. I'm sure you can, but it's got a fair bit of weight to it. Oh god, it's nailed. We won't need to feed it. Did a lot of forage. Some of my sites are just covered in wildflower still. So, but ultimately, that's that done. That's that hive now packed away for winter. We just keep an eye on weight. And I'll make a note, and in 8 weeks time we take those strips out. We'll have another little video and go from there.